Okay, so now listen. I'm telling you this right now, and it's also being recorded. So, I'm going to give you a mock exam. So, I took something similar to the final exam. Okay, I went through and I made another test out of it. So, since I made another test about it, okay, I'm going to give you this. And I know people don't have their phones out, right?
Next week? I don't.
Next week. It's going to be over 2 days. You're going to do 20 the first day, 20 the second day.
No, it's 42.
Or either way, I think on the mock exam it's 2020. It does line up very well though. So yes.
How many questions are on the actual one?
I think it's 42.
42. That's such a weird number. Why?
I'm not the one who made it. Okay. There's so many. Listen.
It's even. At least it's not 39.
Okay.
41.
Now on this, you will be taking it next week, and that will prepare you for the test, the actual final exam. So if you suck at the mock exam, guess what? You're probably going to suck at the actual.
I'll read my study.
Mr. Bush, you don't count the mock, huh?
I don't count it at all.
Why? What if we do good? You should count.
What if I got like a 95 on
Then you should be good for the final exam.
But like,
the final exam is like how much?
20% of your overall grade.
oh, yeah.
So, again,
Wait, but wasn't this test like 80%, like the last one we just took? And then the
kind of.
the
No. That's each test is 20 in.
Oh.
You got your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm asking for my phone.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right. So, this is the longest intro in this video ever. So, reference sheet. You guys have them. I might actually reference this back again, need be. All right, which angle measure could be the value of inverse cosine of 0.2063? Now, what mode's my calculator got to be in? Degrees, because all my answers are in degrees, right? Okay, so this is one that everyone should have got right away. Just plug it in the calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degrees.
Yeah.
All right, what was my answer on this one?
C, 78. 78. That's pretty great.
Well, if you ran it,
All right, does anyone want me to go over how to enter it in the calculator?
No.
You should know how to do this.
It's so easy.
If you can't
Unless
do
you're
this,
stupid.
yeah, what you said.
The diagram shows the graph of the invertible part of the function of sine of x. Based upon the graph sine x, what is the domain of its inverse?
Yes, how do you do this?
Hey, what you got? Hey. Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
no more talking.
What's the domain?
B. Negative 1 to 1, right?
There it is, negative 1 to 1. It is right there on my reference sheet.
Wait, Patrick, can we use the reference sheet on the final one?
Yeah, the practice that I gave you, that has that reference sheet? Yes.
Oh, it's on it?
Yeah, so you see the practice exam I gave you, right?
Yeah.
It has one on the front. So it's the same one that you have on the front of that. I believe I added a couple things on the blue one, which is slightly different, but it's close enough. All right, what is sine, arc sine 1/2? Can I put this directly in my calculator?
Yes.
I can put it directly in the calculator. So now,
You have to put a sine inverse though, because it's the same.
yes, arc sine is inverse sine. So for the sake of what we're doing here,
Did your computer just speed up when you move the mouse? Really?
yeah.
Hey, do we keep it in degrees?
Yes, this one is a degree.
Stop, you're distracted.
What color?
Oh,
Hey, why did I get this?
Okay, I am trying to load my calculator real quick. Alright, so it is sine, arc, sine. So I'm going to do my scratch pad, trig, sine, arc, sine, there we go. And this says I'm in rad, so I need to change my mode. Doc 7 2. There we go, hit enter. And 0.5 is my answer, so therefore it has to be B.
Does it give you a different answer if you just put sine inverse or?
Yes.
Yes. Because it's sine of arc sine.
Oh yeah.
My turn. Use our turn.
Now this one says tan arc cosine.
Someone's fighting out there.
Wait, what? They said my name?
You know, if you wear leggings,
They said my
the
name?
chairs would go away. It's just that we have to do
No, they didn't.
you guys serious, like, what's the sign for your name? Hey, can I use it as a friend?
So
Stop kidding.
now for this one right here, is this another one I could just put in the calculator?
Yes.
Yeah. Please do that right now.
Dude, wait, what did they say outside?
It doesn't matter.
You're gonna beat me up after class.
Tan arc cosine.
You need to start
Look at how cute my brother is.
You love. Why you?
-1.
Thank God. You so smart. You didn't ask who my face Wait, why? Wait,
Mr. Tamayo has a spot for you right there.
Sick.
Okay, thank you. All right, so tan arc cosine is what we're doing. So what was the number I have to plug in?
Negative rad.
Negative rad 2 over 2. -1. Ah, wrong one. Uh-oh. There it is. So my answer is
Oh, I'm a
sine value. Is this another one you could put in the calculator? Yeah.
You put it in.
But it's sine inside all that, right? So my calculator, sine, arc sine. Yep, still in degrees. Arc sine. What was my number for arc sine? 1/2.
Plus tangent inverse.
Plus inverse tangent, right? Of, what was it? Negative rad 3?
Yep.
So negative rad 3.
Gives you
Wait, why?
Okay. Who was struggling?
Me. Oh, I know one.
Okay. So I get negative 0.5. So my answer should be A. Alright, so who was struggling here? Who?
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Alright, anyone else need help? Why don't you move over here? Because you're closer. And so you're working. Number 6. Solution to the equation on the open interval, or on the interval. Okay, so now, this problem right here, I told you guys that I showed you guys how to cheat on this. You just have to know what? Calculators, right? So, and I told you there's a special cheat to this. What do I have to do? I have to change something. Nope. It's got to be in degree. It doesn't work in rad.
Graph it.
Yeah, you're going to graph it, but it doesn't work in rad. So I'm going to have to force degrees. So this is going to be between 0 and 360. Right? So we're going to do this in the calculator. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So I'm going to go to my graph right here. And it is square root of 3. Right? Tangent of x. But what's missing here?
You gotta use the degrees.
I have to do degree, right? Put the degree symbol. Close. And what was next? Minus 1. Hit enter. Okay, this is correct right here. But what do I have to fix now?
The window.
Very good. Let's fix the window. So everyone's entering this in the calculator, right? So window. What should my window be?
X should be 0.
0 to what?
360.
360. And these should be fine here for these, right? Hit OK. What'd you do? It's your x values. Look, it starts at 0 and goes to 360. Yes, go.
Middle of 3 minutes.
Are we okay now? All right, so now that we fix that, let's take a look. How am I going to figure out the answer? Because I want to know when it's equal to 0, right? Yours is different. Did you force degrees? Yeah. All right, so what do I do next to figure out my answers? Menu.
Go to
You go analyze.
Analyze.
And you go 0.
I want zeros, right?
Mm-hmm.
So put it to the left to the right side. 30. And do it again.
210. What you do?
There we go. So my answers are 30 and 210, right?
yeah.
So let's see at my choices. So my choices, I have 30 degrees and 10 degrees, right? But I want my answers in radian. So to convert that to radian, I would multiply by what?
By 180.
Pi over 180, right? So let's see. So it's going to be 30 over 1 times pi over 180, right? Which is going to give me,
Pi over 6.
okay, so it's going to be pi over 6
And then next one's 3.
and 210 over 1 times pi over 180. And that's going to give you what?
7 pi over 6.
I guess look at the unit circle.
Yeah, these ones are on the unit circle. But not all of them are going to be on the unit circle. That's why I want to show you the conversion. So we kind of did a lot on this one. But then by teaching you this is going to be the same thing for a lot of these problems, right? So taking your time on the test, make sure you're knowing how to use the calculator, and making sure all your modes are right all the time. Okay, so what was my answer supposed to be here? See? Are we okay? Anyone have questions before I move on?
Yeah, I
State domain D and range of inverse secant x.
Look at the front.
Look at the front. Go look at the front. Everyone should be looking at the front.
I got D. Oh, that one.
But I'm writing it.
But is it helping? You're just playing on your phone. Look at you. Look, you're all up on his chair. You basically got your arm around him. Look, you got your arm around him.
I
Just
just
stop
started
looking.
looking at
Okay, then you're gonna have to listen. Yeah, he don't swing that way. But ask him nicely. Be like, hey, bruh. Okay, can you help me with this work? Am I doing it on the calculator? No, you're not doing it on the calculator.
This, you can check the district as well.
Problem? Calculator's on. Okay, put this away. Put this away. You should have did that before now. We're not even in that. We're in the graph.
Oh, but I was doing it. That's my point.
Okay, so what was my answer?
D.
D? We get that answer from the table in the very front. Okay. Solution to this one. Okay, right now, let's take a look. It says sine 2 theta equals sine theta. What was the big issue that we had when we were first doing these problems?
You have to get it equal to 0.
Equal to 0, very good. So let's do that. So it's going to be sine 2 theta minus sine theta equals 0. Yeah, I did it. I subtracted sine theta from both sides. Okay, so now this is where you enter it in the calculator. So I know everyone's entering it in right now. No one's working on their W9 because I will get salty. So we have, let's see, I'm going to hit tab. There we go. Okay. So we should have sine 2 theta, right? Trig sine 2x, right? And then what else do I have to add? Degrees. Please do not forget. Close. Minus sine x. Again, force those degrees. And hit enter. All right, so in my interval, what numbers are allowed?
6, 180.
Look. What does a bracket tell me?
0 to 360.
I could say yes, 0, but no 360, right?
Yes.
Yes, 0, but no 360. So I got a 0 here, right? Now, what was the special thing I had to do to calculate the 0? Okay, but now what do I do? I can't click it. I can't click because my window starts on the over there, right? I need to have somewhere on the left of that number.
So like 1? Oh, -5.
Yeah, just type in -5 or -2. It's just some number on the other side, right? Type that in, hit enter, and then carry it over there. So there it does give me my 0, 0. Keep doing it. Zero, 60, 180, 300. Zero, 60, 180, 300. Rah. Are we okay now? Yes?
Yes.
Anyone has struggled with that still? Nine, what's the solution to this equation? So I want you guys right now to do this exact same thing. I want you guys to do it. Everyone in the calculator. I'm going to pull up the calculator right now. And I'm going to be checking.
No one signed in.
I know no one signed in.
Okay.
You're waiting on like 2 others. And that other one's probably going to stay gone.
For real. I said minimum of 3 minutes.
30 minutes?
I said 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Yeah, it's still not going to let you log in. Just do the thing and I'll pull it up here in a second. Okay, I guess I can't pull it up. Computer's broken now. Dang it.
No test.
Oh, if you really don't want tests, that's fine. 2 cosine squared theta minus 2. There we go.
Only has 2 zeros.
So, looks like we have a 0 here.
So 180.
Okay, so I'm glad it came up like this. What does it mean when I have something like this?
There's more.
Many more zeros.
That's e to the negative 10, right?
E.
So there's 9 zeros in front of that, right?
Yeah.
So what could I assume if there's that many zeros in front of it?
It's 0.
It's 0, right? It's a super small number. I'm just going to assume that it is going to be 0.
Are you assuming my 0?
Yes, I am assuming you're 0. What are the solutions of this on the interval from 0 to 360? So this is another one that, you know, you're going to have this, so you're going to have weird decimals. 3 cotangent square C. Cotangent and what was it? Minus? Plus?
-1.
Minus cotangent? Yeah, he's probably not coming back anyway, so. Minus 3 cotangent. Yeah, I know. So like I said, he's probably not coming back. And minus 1? Yeah. And enter. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a neat trick right here. So I clicked on the number here. And I'm going to do attributes. And then I'm going to say custom precision. So it's going to give me that many decimal points. So I'm just changing decimal points now. So if I need extra decimal points on my calculator, all I do is actually click on that, change it, hit enter, and now all of my calculator things is going to give me 2 decimal points.
Wait, so what do you do?
Just click on it. It says hit tab, and you should get something like this. It's either that or you click on Control Menu. I think both works.
Yeah, it's coming.
Control Menu's the okay. All right, so let's go through and find the others. Okay, this one didn't come up, did it? So I'm going to attributes, give me 2 decimals. There we go. So my answer should be 38.4, 104.8, 218.4, and 284.8.
C.
It's going to be C.
Can I go to the bathroom now?
Yeah, might as well go anyway. So if you see that one thing that's been gone, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, tell him he doesn't need to go anymore.
Wait, yes, but I was next.
You were?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Can I go or what?
Yeah, might as well. Can you be back in like 3 minutes?
I can try.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, if you see that one guy over there, okay, yeah.
Slap him for you?
Make sure he knows that he can't use it no more. He lost his restroom privileges, like in first
I
grade.
already did.
I know, right? I let him have it back. That's what happens. Give someone privilege back and they lose it. What's the solution of this one? On the interval from 0 to 2 pi. So, if it's 0 to 2 pi, I need to make sure that what?
0 to 360.
Should be 0 to 360.
We already have that.
Okay. So, you're going to make sure that you're going to find it and then change it. You were gone for like a whole day, so we figured, you weren't coming back. Set it equal to 0. So once you set it equal to 0, it should look like this. CSC x squared minus 2 cotangent x equals 0, right? And my window is supposed to be 0, 360.
Forgot the theta.
I forgot a theta?
Correct.
Which theta did I forget?
Cotangent. No. Agreed.
There you go. Sorry. So, everyone's entering it right now, right? Everyone's entering it. Todos los personas en esta clase, please put it in your calculator.
No. I mean,
Okay, when we get our answers, we have to do what?
Turn into radian.
Convert it to radian.
Some graph, Fargo.
Let's see what my graph says. So, that said, CSC squared minus cotangent. Okay.
Need some motion.
Minus, what was it, 3 cotangent? 2? to cotangent. And is that it? Yep. Hit enter. Bam! So my answers,
D. Only one with two answers.
45 and 225.
Which translates to 45 is pi over 4, which is 45 divided by 180.
So 45 degrees times pi over 180, which gives me
Pi over 4.
pi over 4, 225 is
5 pi over 4.
5 pi over 4. Yours didn't do it?
Let's see where we're at.
West Virginia. Shut up, Tomas. You ruined the song.
See if
Oh
times.
my
What are
god.
you doing?
Should be minus.
Country roads. How can you name country roads?
How do you
I'm the problem with that song at this point.
how do you
It's always something the whole song.
There you go.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right, listen up. Okay, I'm going to leave off on this one, so tomorrow we're going to pick it up on number 12. Okay, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.